Hi, welcome back to BuonaPappa. A very common question that I receive on my blog is which is better, homemade baby cereal or the store-bought instant one? First of all, which are the differences between homemade baby cereal and a store-bought one? The very first big difference is iron, the content of iron. Homemade baby cereal doesn't have iron. Store-bought one is fortified with iron altogether with other vitamins. What happens is that during the pregnancy, your baby gets a nice amount of iron through your body. At birth, he starts using that reserve of iron that you gave him. At around 6 months of age, the reserve of iron gets very low. That's when you should start kind of replacing, adding new iron, and usually it's through food, through solid food, because unfortunately breast milk doesn't contain a lot of iron. That's also why at around 6 months, your pediatrician will recommend you to start introducing solid foods in your baby's diet. So, homemade baby cereal doesn't have iron, but the store-bought one is fortified with iron. That being said, the fortified store-bought cereal is not the only source of iron that you can give to your baby. Meat, poultry, and fish, they also have a lovely amount of iron. Second difference, cooking time. Homemade baby cereals require just a bit more time than the store-bought one. We're talking about 10 minutes cooking time versus 1 minute instant cooking time. And that can be a big difference if you are in a hurry and your baby is crying, starving, and you want to feed him right away. Third and last difference, homemade baby cereals, they are not refined at all, whereas the commercial baby cereal is highly processed and refined. Basically, in order to make the baby cereal cooked in 1 minute, they kind of strip away a lot of nutrients. That being said, the companies, they put back a lot of good nutrients in the commercial baby cereal. That's why it's super important when you buy any store-bought baby cereal to check the ingredients list and to see what the brand put inserted back into the baby cereal. As you can see, both homemade and store-bought baby cereal, they all have pros and cons. My personal opinion is that you can pick up the one that is more convenient for you and for your baby. For my kids, I simply use both of them. When I was traveling or I didn't have time, I was in a rush, I simply used the instant commercial baby cereals. When I had more time and I was more relaxed and I could prepare homemade baby food, I simply used the homemade one. So my suggestion is to pick up the kind that it's more convenient for you and for your baby. As I said, both of them, they have pros and they have cons. At this point, which kind of cereal to use? Rice cereal or whole grain cereal? Let's start with rice. Every kind of rice, brown, white, organic, non-organic rice, they all contain a small medium amount of arsenic. Arsenic itself, it's not bad. It's the quantity that makes the difference. The real question is how much arsenic is acceptable to give to a baby. Currently, there are not enough studies on babies that will give us the safe amount of arsenic that can be given to a baby. But the Pediatric Association and also common sense, they just says that a moderate quantity of rice is the suggested one. So it means that you should not give rice every single day to your baby, but let's say once or twice a week is totally fine. And if you need to pick up between white and brown rice, I would suggest brown rice because it's less processed and has more nutrients. Let's talk about the whole grains family. There is such a nice variety of options that you can pick up from. oats, barley, amaranth, millet. Those are only few of them. From a nutritional point of view, they are definitely a better option because basically you're going to use the whole grain. It's less refined, so it means that it's higher in protein, in fibers, in vitamins, and in minerals. Basically, it's higher in everything. The downside is that whole grains are also high in a chemical that is called phytate. And this chemical is well known to reduce the iron absorption by your baby's body. That's why it's always recommended to soak and rinse whole grains before cooking them. The soaking and rinsing will wash away this chemical and basically the iron absorption will be normal. Remember, a balanced diet with a variety of foods is always the best for your baby and for the rest of your family. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking for similar videos, either subscribe to BuonaPappa or check the links here below in the description box. And we're going to see each other next week with another video from BuonaPappa. And as always, buona pappa a tutti. Ciao!